get rid of this thing real quick so that I don't see a bunch of weird... There we go. Now I don't have to see weird little text box stuff the whole time. I found out how to make the game audio come through my actual, headset. It was just because I apparently, just as long as you plug in your headset before you launch the game, that was enough for it to be like, okay, we will, let this go normally now. So, they said this one was a warp point, but I'm not sure. It doesn't actually act like one, so I will have to see. But yeah, I just figured I would stream a little bit of this while I'm doing the grinding. Because why not? I'm having fun with the game, so... Well, I'm in a very brief mood to just... you know what? I won't fight you. I do not care enough to fight. Although, didn't I see there was something over here? Yes, there is. There's a little thing over here. So, as I recall, I think these guys resist magic, right? Yes, they resist magic. They are weak. They are weak to ice and water, at least. So I guess that can help, you know, drain it a little bit more. Let's get some Blizzard in here, I guess, though, real quick. Oh, jeez.
Keep the enemy off balance. Are you looking at me?
Nope, I guess just physical actions the entire way is the goal here. I was like, well, maybe does it want me to, like, use the...
Nothing.
No, I definitely think it's not the call there.
Target's a target. This'll be fun.
Now we've got us all back up to full HP, so... I might need to turn the game down a little bit on my end, though. It's loud. I am sensitive to the loud. So let's just finish this battle real quick. Cool. Now let me go back in. Adjust my volume mixer. There we go. I need to increase the volume on the game a little bit. No, it's fine. Watchman's Amulet. I honestly have not been utilizing these abilities at all. The, like, accessories. I really need to be, like, leveling them up and stuff, because I know that, like, if you level them up enough, they'll actually be really good, but I just can't get myself to. I'm always just like, I'll get to it, I'll get to it, I'll get to it, and then I don't. Oh, hey there. You are weak to fire. I'll do real quick actually is... Wow. I probably should like get a little command thing that allows them to be synergist and sentinel while I am still a commando. So I can do, or commando or ravager so I can continue to do damage. As things are right now. Wait, did that just prevent him from doing that? I thought that was just like a... Oh, it must have been like a no magic use thing rather than lowering your magic. Because I was otherwise like, why aren't you doing anything, man? Their break bar down. Okay, good. Now we can use Fighter. So he's almost dead, though, so.
Time for another approach, eh? Change of plan.
Oh no, Hope. Hang in there, buddy. I'm hoping that
Enemy off balance.
I can, for the most part, stay with this team the whole time. I'm sure there's gonna be some cases where the game forces me to do some other ones, which at least the nice thing is, if that happens, I will have the CP to, like, you know, get their stuff up. But I won't have their weapons leveled up at all. But considering how much main stats that Hysterium points give now when you use them, I probably won't have that. Probably won't actually be that big of an issue. So now I just need to use a bunch of Blizzard on this guy until he gets staggered. Thankfully, as long as we've got Hope's buffer thing, that we are good to go. We won't take too much damage at all. Although it's funny, I'm beginning to feel a little tired. Oh, I'm doing a lot better in terms of being tired or not from lately. Because, lately how it has been is I will, like, at noon, I will feel super tired, even though I had gotten plenty of sleep the day before. But now that's kind of being delayed a bit. And I'm not starting to feel really tired until like 4 PM, which is a little more acceptable. More acceptable. So I don't really have any clue where more, like, Seath missions might be, so I'm just kind of, exploring and seeing where it could be, for the most part. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I have to fight all of those things together. I do. Well, this calls... Oops, nope, 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 not that one. Uh-oh, we're already almost dead. Hope, stay with me. We need you to buff us. Give us shields. Oh, this is probably the first few rounds, is making sure that just keeping us alive while Hope gives us the shields we need to survive. He is almost done buffing, though. I think he only has to do the one more on himself. Yes. Okay.
Keep a cool head.
Now I can go ahead and deal with these. The best that I can, anyways. Oh, except if Fang doesn't already take a bunch of damage.
You asked for it. Appreciate it.
Heal her up for me, please. Thank you. Oh, my buffs on lightning were removed? Oh, that's not fun. I did not realize that one of these guys... It must have been the behemoth must have had some kind of ability that allows that. Unfortunately. There's only one more Triffid, and then I can focus on the Bahamut thing. This might be the best call, though. just with Commander on for lightning, just kind of chip away this guy while then Fang defense. And Hope heals. Just until this Triffitt's down, at least.
Thanks.
Then I can start to go more gung-ho.
Appreciate it. Back under your rock.
Okay, so normal to everything, besides lightning and wind.
This'll be
In fact,
fun.
lightning being bad because it means that he will absorb it. So let's just do fire, I guess, right now, just to whittle down his stagger bar. I was gonna say break bar, but that's a different game. I mean, it's the same thing, basically. It's the same idea.
Keep a cool head. Appreciate it.
Let him heal her one more time. I do wonder, so I have that, then how's, oop, not Spark Strike, not Spark Strike, Aqua Strike. I think Aqua Strike might be the better one, because I think that allows it to do, I think it does slightly more damage. Uh-oh.
New strategy.
Okay, let me raise you.
Here.
Uh-oh, let me heal myself.
You looking at me? Thank you. This'll be fun.
Please don't say the break bar broke yet. Okay, good, it didn't. That was scary. These things really hit you in one hit. Ah. Oh no, I forgot. These things, I don't like this. If you're gonna make the HP bar reset, then just make it the total HP pool. I don't like this. I don't like when the HP bar resets like this. At least it's almost staggered, and then at that point, we can just move on to healing Hope.
Looking at me?
Because Hope is baby. We need to make sure Hope is okay.
You looking at me?
Baby, please. Little baby. You couldn't survive for 2 seconds.
New strategy. You looking at me?
Oh, I couldn't survive for 2 seconds. That's a one-shot.
No.
I really should have made sure that I could have applied my buffs before then. That was my mistake there. Alright, let's try this again then. We will, of course, go back to...
Appreciate it.
Yeah, if I had like Protect on, that would not have been a problem at all.
This'll be fun. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay, I think this should be okay. I say as then immediately take a metric fuck ton of damage. Ow. Okay, there's definitely someone removing the buffs though.
Here. Thank you.
seriously though, what keeps removing the buffs?
New strategy. Okay.
I'm gonna heal you though. These resupply buffs, and hopefully we don't lose them this time for some unknown reasons.
You looking at me? You looking at me? Appreciate it.
Oh, ooh, that was a mean hit there. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, now there's just the one more. One more Triffid, and then we'll be good. I'll make sure I actually resupply the buffs, that way I can actually take the damage from the behemoth when the time comes.
Keep a cool head. You looking at me? New strategy.
Because I think the Triffid is doing something that removes the buffs. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely something.
Keep a cool head. You looking at me? You looking at me?
Yeah, I definitely need to make a little thing where... Yeah, I only have the one where he's Synergist. I really need to have another one where I can attack. And thus do not just sit here like this.
New strategy.
Whoopsies, did not mean to do that one. I will heal real quick. Yeah, this is doing much better though. Although, of course, in just a minute he'll probably be... Oh, hi TJ! Welcome, welcome to the lovely little grind train. Well, I say oh. It's mainly... I'm trying to just figure out where all the, XIII missions are, really. And any grinding that happens in between them is like, oh hey, there it is, there's some bonus stuff. I don't like these behemoths. I do not like them. Because whenever they're at like, you know, 33% HP, they're like, hey, I'm gonna go back up to full HP, and you just have to deal with it. But I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. It's annoying.
Keep a cool head.
But I wonder if he breaks. No, I've seen it before. I think if he's, even if he's in the middle of being staggered, when his HP goes below that threshold, I'm pretty sure... Oh, yeah. Oh, it didn't reset. Okay, I thought it reset, but it doesn't. Well, that's good to know. Let's just try a little harder to get this up. Apparently a lot harder. Hello. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, this guy does not break. Now, a bunch of fires. Am I kinda quiet? Is the game loud? We're both quiet. Is it your actual settings there? Let's see, let's see. Test, test, test. Testing, testing. Okay, maybe this should be a little bit better. A little bit better? So weird. I have not changed any of my settings since the last time. Maybe if I move my head, maybe if I move my mic a little bit closer. Testing, let's see how the volume is now. And that does make me a little bit louder. Okay. Good, good, good. As long as I am audible in some way. Don't know why it had changed like that. We need to focus on healing. We need to focus on healing. I am gonna die. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do.
This'll be fun.
Behemoths are so scary. Behemoths are so very scary. Because every time I try to do anything, boom, take damage that I have to heal. I don't know, he's not staggered anymore, unfortunately. But holy shit.
Thanks.
No! You bitch.
No.
Behemoths do not mess around. Jesus Christ. I don't have any points to be able to, level them up here. So I guess I'll just avoid them for now. Do my best to run past them. Because I mainly just want to find Seath missions. And I have not gone this way before yet, so there might be something over here. Oh, there's definitely treasure, though. Oh, there's nothing here. It's a dead end. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to run back, though. That means I'm gonna have to run back. Oh no, Hope dead. Squishy little babu.
Steady now.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. This'll be fun.
Oh no, wait. Okay, good. Okay, for a moment I thought I was attacking the actual dragon. I was like, wait, I don't want to be attacking the dragon right now. Okay, now weak to blizzard and arrow. Wait, oh, I can't use magic right now. He zapped me with the no magic spell. Should probably actually let myself heal a little bit. And then of course, man, it's always so weird how sometimes it feels like the Ruin does just so much damage. And it's like, at that point almost better off just like using that instead of trying to wait for the break gauge. Oh, goodbye, Hope. You got absolutely eaten alive. Poor child.
New strategy. You looking at me? Don't give up.
Okay, Hope, I think at this point I'm better off just letting you stay dead. Worth it. Okay, so now I thought this was just a treasure chest. I know that it's so weird though, because I know that a little bit earlier the game was talking about how like this this orange Seath thing, like look, it says Seath Waystone, but what does that actually mean? Because I thought that meant that I could like use it to teleport, but I can't. It just keeps wanting me, it just keeps asking if I want to like undergo a mission again. And like it makes sense that there would be like teleport stuff here, but I did though, that's the thing. I already did beat that mission, but it doesn't let me. Maybe it's because I only have that one unlocked, so like there's no other place for it to warp to. Yeah. Oh, Hope, what are you doing over there, buddy? We're gonna try to dodge this thing now. Because I mean, I've beaten this guy before, but for some reason I just can't beat it again there. Well, specifically, I beat that one in the corner there, that we just now saw before I got warped into battle. Might be because that was only the one enemy that I had to focus on.
Keep the enemy off balance. You looking at me? Thanks. You looking at me?
Alright, so now we've got our buffs here. Oh no, man, I feel my energy draining quickly. Work was pretty intense today in the first half of the day. There was a lot that I was trying to cram. Wednesdays tend to be my busier days. That may be related.
You looking at me? Time for another approach.
Okay, weakness is Blizzard.
Keep the enemy off balance. You looking at me? Appreciate it. Time for another approach.
Yeah, I think at this point. Oh no, you block. Oh wait, so this still counts. So that's good. So even if I can't use magic, I can use the spark strike, so at least still get some things going. Okay. Because that still counts as a melee attack.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Alright, now he is going to get eviscerated because when staggered and ruin, lots of damage. Lots of big damage. Okay, so yeah, I guess... I mean, how far am I able to progress in the story? Like, if I were to continue the story, beat right here, would that, like, instantly kick me out of being able to do this stuff? Or do I have, like, time before it, like, makes me so I can't progress this, the side quests anymore? Because I'm like, I kind of want to go to that story waypoint, but I'm also like... so... I just got to these plains. And I see, like, there's a story mark right here. If I were to do that story mark, would it already lock me out of this place? For side quests? Or... Yeah, sure, you can't remember. Because, like, I do want to keep doing some of the side missions, but... I also am, like, curious. It might for a little bit, but you can always go back. That's also true. That's also true. By the way, when I see this, I was like, oh my god, everyone can have 5 ATB levels. Dang. Which I assume 5 is the max. It also probably means that Vanille will get a, Adolin too at some point, I assume. Because she's the only one that does not have one now. So I have to imagine that's gonna be soon for her. Let's also see. I will do save this. Now let's just see. What happens if I go here?
Something on your mind?
Huh? Oh, I was just thinking.
About what? Something complicated?
I was just taking it all in. The sky here, the trees, the sunlight, the smells. When I was on Cocoon, I never dreamed a place like this could even exist. But now, here I am, on Pulse. If I hadn't gone to those fireworks, if I hadn't been sitting in that same train car during the purge, if anything had been different, I'd never have had a chance to see this.
No. I'm sure you would have wound up here. Don't you remember you promised me? You promised me that we'd come and see Grand Pulse together.
Really?
They're so cute.
When did I do that?
I don't know. How about another lifetime?
What does that even mean?
Hi,
To
Magordy.
tell you the truth, I've told so
Yeah,
many
I
lies.
live.
It's all a blur.
I'm
Well,
trying to see about
you know,
getting back into
sometimes you
doing
have
this
to
little
lie about
bit.
stuff to keep yourself going, because you're afraid,
Not a whole lot
protect
just
someone
yet,
else.
but
so they don't get hurt. Sometimes, even the things that everyone in the whole world thinks are true turn out
it
to
really
be
has
lies.
been. I think the last time I was really live was
You
in
know,
November or
It's
October or
not the lie that
something.
matters, but what you do after you tell it. Work hard enough, and you can make it true.
Well, let's this cutscene finish real quick.
Maybe we both forgot. Maybe we did promise to see Grand Pulse together. And Cocoon.
Thanks, Hope.
Do something for me, will ya? Keep smiling. It makes me happy when you smile.
He's so cute.
I didn't know you felt that way. Wait a minute. You mean you were joking?
Now we're even.
Hey! Wait!
Adorable. Adorable. Yeah, it's been going honestly pretty alright. Kind of up and down, but generally alright overall. And I think the main thing that really happened was my ADHD was like, you can't keep this up. So I was trying to figure out a way to make my ADHD balance of wanting to stream and things. Yeah, I've overall been good. My job got really hectic during the last time that I was really streaming a lot. Like, I was working like 50 hours a week for a little while. And that went on for several months. Yeah, we were really cramming a project that I was almost solely responsible for a while. And then, by the end of that, they were like, hey, you know how you like did such a good job on that project? Let's make you a mini manager. Now you're a mini manager, so have fun with that. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess. And so that became a big, like, juggling act for me, trying to focus on things. And you were like, FF13, it definitely does, like, have a thing where it does get better later. But I feel like it began getting great after, like, Chapter 4, for sure, for me. I really began to fall in love with the combat after that point. Sorry I can't stick around, but you want to say hi at least as I saw you live. Yeah, thank you for dropping by! It's good to say hi to you again. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully I can see you around sometime much sooner than last time. But yeah, I'm really enjoying 13 so far. I'm definitely gonna slowly try to get back into streaming a bit more and more. Definitely gonna be doing short ones for now, though. Listen, you saw flashes of Orabo, Yun Fang, and decided you play 100 hours just to see her. Very valid, though. Very valid. Like, she is really amazing. Like, hello, ma'am. I can see why you gravitated towards her. I know the story thing is here. I wonder if there's gonna be a lot of, like, just them exploring things. Like, each pair of them basically going through the story. Going through the zones, I mean. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Doesn't this, end around here? Unless there's more I can go through. The map is always a little bit confusing in this regard. Like, the waypoint ends there, and I do assume it means I just keep going forward like it was in the, XIII mission, but still. I think fire is what these guys are all weak to. Oh, damn, they didn't get all together. Oops. Oh no, they already lost all that. Okay, okay. I was trying to see about making it so that I could have staggered them all, but I don't think I was quite fast enough on the using abilities there, unfortunately. Excuse me. They always have that habit of the moment that I flip away from healing, they do something that makes me want to flip back to healing. But hey, this does work. Like, they are ripping me a new one, but I am being able to at least heal out of it to a degree.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Yeah, I want to just go ahead and try to kill these guys. These guys are being a bit annoying. So if I can just make it, so they're now gone, so now I can focus fully on this guy. The goop. It's honestly so weird though, because like, I mean, I get that it's like a plant, so it makes sense it's still weak to fire, but it looks like fire. It looks like fire, so my brain first thinks is, I'm going to make it so that I don't use fire on you, because that'll like help you or something. Uh-oh.
Stay calm. Cheers. You'll make it.
There you go. Oh, nope. Goodbye, Hope.
Stay calm.
Let's heal you a little bit before you die again.
Thank you.
Come on then.
Okay, now we should be... Well, let me heal real quick.
Thanks. Keep the enemy off.
Are you making any decent progress on Letter Lost? Because you said you had found a doll and released them? Uh-oh. 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 I underestimated my overestimated I damaged.
Come on then.
You're stalling out again? So how did you, like, free the doll thing? Like, where'd you find it? And what happened? Like, was it, like, a actual character that was in your office somewhere? You had mentioned that, like, you went into some kind of other realm for a brief minute. Oh no, I don't want to attack the pepper right now. I want to attack the friends, the little triffids. The elevator key works on any lock? So it's like a skeleton key, basically. You unlock the elevator, I turn the key in the custodian lock. Amara said to find her on Miss Fortune's floor. Huh.
New strategy.
Steady now.
Wait, did that work? Okay, good. I healed. Also, geez, I just realized all the debuffs I've got on.
Thanks.
So you had 13 down, and the elevator took you to an empty floor with a chair and a doll. The doll started talking to you about how her mother wants to find her, but she wants to be... Oh, man, that's so creepy. Oh my god, that would unsettle me so hard. So that mother who had mentioned that her kid was missing, I guess that was meant to be that was the doll?
You asked for it. Thank you. Thanks.
So lost her in the mail via return to sender with no address. She had her daughter turned into a doll. Oh, okay, so that's what it really was.
Keep
Jeez.
a cool head. New strategy.
Fix whatever condition was decades ago. Wow. Also, the mom came up to the window hopping mad that she isn't content. How did the mom find out? That's... Like, because, like, the mom shouldn't have... Well, I mean, it's like, I guess the baby got in the first place. Like, she's a cursed talking doll. Man, there really is something fucked up about that island. That, like, place you're in. There's definitely some, like... I wonder if was the mom acting like especially strange when she got pissed off like that? Because, you know, there's been a lot of cases where she contacts the mom. Huh. Oh, okay. So she probably leaves and kind of rubs it in the mom's face in some way safely, talking about how she is free. And that is how they, learn. Interesting. So there's nothing here, so I wonder if then this is where I go for the story. And these guys are weak to Blizzard. Very weak to Blizzard, jeez. So then, have you explored much of that new realm as well? The new realm that you had rounded up in?
Just like I planned.
Let's see. Okay, wait. I want to go this way. This is where the story part is. This is where I gotta go for the story. While they're all together... Blizzara! Make use of the fact that this is an AoE. These things are kind of cute, though, I must admit.
No problem.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is, like, way back there. Man, this area is so huge. I think I noticed there was a Steam achievement even for, like, walking 10,000 steps in here, and I think I'm beginning to see how that's possible. I'm still absolutely surprised, though, that this area is even here, like... I did not expect an open world. Well, it's not like a super big open world, but you know. Compared to how the game earlier was, like...
Pathetic. Cheers. Thanks. Thank you. Come on then.
Let's heal myself up. Then we should be good to just run amok on these guys. Or so I thought.
Pathetic. Pathetic. Cheers. Pathetic.
Oh no, why? I'm so close to... No, don't let the brake bar break. Okay, thank you. Please attack it, thank you. Thank you, Fang, I love you. This is why you're married to lightning.
Thanks.
Although, I did notice, I think I saw that one of my damage, like, capped out at 9999. So I assume it's kind of like where in the other Final Fantasy games, where you are capped out at, like, 10,000 damage until you eventually get some kind of upgrade to make your damage be higher than that. Okay, at least that's down. Let's let you heal. I really wish that I had access to Kira as lightning.
Come on then.
I'm sure it's somewhere in the medic tree that I just haven't unlocked it just yet. Which hopefully can be soon, because if I'm gonna start seeing 9999 damage like pretty often, then it'll be nice to make it so
Let's keep this up.
I can keep doing more.
You're lost. Just admit it.
I mean, I am a little bit lost, Fang. If you would like to take my hand and guide me, I will not complain. Okay, I see. The story point is way over there. Although, I think there's a few... I think I can now get the ATP thing for... what's it called? For Fang. I want to try to get that going. As well as, of course, Ruinga, because Ruin is already doing pretty well for me, so why not make it just a little bit better? And also, I'm one away from the ATP gauge upgrade. Nice. Nice. I'm assuming that's the final one, too. Well, nope. I mean, there is space for a level 6. I wouldn't be surprised if there's maybe another one like that. Nice. Now, Lightning just needs hers. Which I will be able to get probably very soon in the next few battles. Also, geez. The amount of points the other ones have, because I haven't been touching them lately. Wait, what did they just do to me? I don't know what they did, but it really drained my HP. Actually, now that I think about it, how to even lessen the amount of damage you take besides buffs? Because I feel like, for the most part, I've just been increasing my HP, my strength, and my magic. There's not really been anything... Well, I guess there's equipment. I guess I could always use equipment to lower my damage. The damage I take. Because I'm gonna say, I've been noticing that I'm still taking... Like I say, I can't tell if I'm taking more damage or if I'm just, like, taking a little bit less as I level up and things, and it's just, you know, progression of the story that makes me still take a lot. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Very good. Okay, let's see. I am... Okay, so it doesn't really matter which way I go. It all loops back in the end. Gonna be... Yep, I kind of figured it was gonna be these guys. I could kind of sense it. That'd be those roly-polies. And they are weak to Blizzard, that's right. So while they are together... I keep thinking these plants are gonna come out and get me because they look the same as the enemies, which I know is the point. You're supposed to think that, but still. Also, I don't like these guys. I do not like these little dudes. They annoy me to no end. Because, like, they're resistant to magic.
Off balance.
Which then means then the best thing for you to do, really, is just spam attacker blitz. One of the two.
Target's a target.
Oh, wait, treasure, treasure, treasure. I was like, wait, that's right, the sound. The little sound that it makes. I need to remember. Nice. Mithril. Ooh, Mithril badge. That sounds pretty nice. Let's see what that one is. If I can, you know, press the right button. The accessories. Ooh, plus 300 HP. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, Sorcerer's Mark, plus 100 magic. Actually, I could probably use something on this one, don't I? Because... yeah, so I can upgrade this. Disappeared for a sec, the puppy needed a potty. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Did the puppy behave? Has the puppy been doing good on being accident-free? Well, you know, better at least. No? Oh no. Is it at least not worse? He pooped inside his playpen and then was oh no, he's getting into the habit of eating it. No, no, no. We gotta squash that. Gotta squash that quickly. Oh no. Puppy. That's not good. Just when you thought that he was doing so good, like not, you know, going to the bathroom in his pen because that's, you know, that's where he lives, that's where he sleeps, that's where he eats. You'd think that would teach him to not do that. I know that, so it wasn't either of my, dogs that I have had, but my mom did, for a brief time, adopted a, pig. Pug, sorry, my brain. Pug. And she would always eat her own poop. If we, like, were not right on top of her, when she would, like, poop and things, yeah, it would just go straight for eating it. Yep, yep. We could never get her to stop. Never. We had to, like, always just pull her away and drag her back inside to get her to not do it. I mean, I get probably the basic reason is, you know, because, you know, the dog wants to make sure their scent is not left behind. So, that's probably the evolutionary reason for why that instinct is there. But still. It's not good, not good at all. Oh, another waypoint thing. Okay, so maybe if I clear that mission. And then I can more easily warp around.
You know, I gotta say, this is weird. When we were young, we were always taught that someday we'd be attacked by the demons of Cocoon. And look at us now, waltzing back into Erba, with the very people we were chosen to take up arms against.
Yeah, back then we never would have helped you guys. Oh,
Well, right.
Oh.
Back then is when you got your first focus, so...
right.
Things of Anil's names are Erba too, right?
Talked a bit about that, huh?
A little bit.
Must have been centuries ago now, when me and Fang joined the battle against Cocoon.
Okay, so yeah, so I guess they're...
I became
That just denotes the city they're from.
and cracked Cocoon's shell.
That must have been hard on you going through that.
The memories, they're all pretty fuzzy.
Cocoon's version of the War of Transgression must have been built up around what you two did.
I didn't do anything. I just got turned to crystal, and I can't even remember why that happened. Don't even have the memories to show for it.
It's all my fault.
Hi, Dark Side Cookies.
So many people died because of me.
Look at the grand pulse. Let's all find a deep ravine to kick hope into. No, not the baby.
It's over.
Precious baby.
Those souls can rest.
Hope gets cookies. You can't hate Hope. He did try to kill Snow. Right? That kind of makes him a little redeemable, you know? Okay, so if I want to get this, I have to go back over there. But then if I do that, that should allow me to have that waypoint for myself. Protect the himbo. I mean, I think he deserves protection, if only because Sarah really loves him. And making Sarah happy is what we must do. Okay, I may not be able to weave around these guys. Oh, or maybe I did. I'm just that skilled at weaving around. Uh-oh, there's my mark. Wait, didn't I already fight them? Or is this another mark? Or, Either way, I'll kill the Munchkins first. With Blizzara while they're all grouped together. The chocobo chick? I hope stay with me. And then the Munchkin. Okay, so he's still weak to ice. Honestly, not a terrible mark. Not the worst mark ever. Some of the earlier ones were much more like, what the heck is this? Cool, there we go. Now I just want to see. Now that so now that there's 2 of the waypoints unlocked, I guess we should be able to start teleporting. There's much work marks like the cactus. Oh, is it like a cactuar specifically? Oh boy, I can already imagine that being kind of hellish. I like to think they always make cactuars purposefully super fucking hellish. Gigantuar? Oh no. 100,000 needles. I am not looking forward to that. Wait, at least there's no red chocobo like in 14. Hey! At least in 14 we can kind of assume them a little bit as blue mage, you know? Like, wow, if you're gonna throw a meteor on us, how about we throw a meteor back at you? How do you like it? Man, imagine if Saz's little chocobo baby grew up into becoming a red chocobo. Like, you just see its feathers slowly turning red as the game progresses. And then boom, you're in the final battle. You're on death's door, the party's about to wipe. And then next thing you know, it grows up and is like, hey, I'm red feathered now. I'm gonna drop a meteor on you. It grows up into a smash. I will not ask for clarification because I think it'll be fun to see how that goes on its own there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, teleport. Now we can do that. Okay, nice. Oh, these things are... What the hecky are you? So weak to magic in general. That's all I know. I really did love... Speaking of the chocobos, though, I really liked the little theme of the chocobos. Went back in, like, the chapter where we were in the, like, amusement park area. I liked the chocobo theme there. That's probably one of my favorite versions of the chocobo theme at this point now. They sure do. The absolute best themes. I'll sometimes like have it be playing in my head, just like while I'm doing something else, like da 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 da. Do you listen to Chocobo de Eorzea while driving in your car? pretending that your car is a chocobo. How do you got traffic when I'm hearing is like do 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 do. Like hey, it's like if someone cuts you off, just be like, hey, meteor.
Keep a cool head.
Oh, black chocobo. There you go. Those things are in FF14's Occult Crescent, and dang, like they are a bit of a. They're not as bad as red chocobos, obviously, but. Wow, chocobos go hard. They are just the most untamed. When they're untamed like that, they are just the most horrible things in the best way. You'd like to revisit the little 8-bit ones. Oh, for the chocobo theme? I wonder if someone's made like a grand compilation of all of the themes. Let's heal Fang up a little bit.
New strategy.
What are you? Okay, so they're just weak to literally anything magical. Huh, that's actually a trend, isn't it? Aren't the other flying guys here also weak to that? Did I ever listen? Yes, you did. I did. When you told me about it, we had listened to it together, I think. If I'm thinking of the same one that you're talking about. Like, I don't remember the lyrics, but it was like, Final Fantasy is the game for me, something like that. Like,
Here.
This'll be fun. You asked for it.
Final Fantasy is the game for me. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Just like I planned.
I remember you had very excitedly showed that to me at one point. Now, one thing I do kind of think is a little bit cool is the fact that the missions here seem to always be in order. I'm not sure if it's a case of, it just does a mission related to the current area and it scales to where it is in the quest chain. Or if it's like, it just happens to always be, nearby. Like, this is mission 7. But I'm wondering if it's like, if I were to do a few more back in the mainland, would this one still be this? Or would it be like mission number 10 and it's the same mission? Ooh, oh, so weak to, uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Okay, so halved to all magic and melee, but is also weak to magic. So that kind of cancels out the halving. But then the melee is still halved, so I guess magic is just in general the best thing to do on this guy. Oh, I probably should make it so I've got some buffs on. Oh geez, status effects on this guy.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm gonna heal Fang up, and then switch to this. Now I will handle Asunaing them while we also get buffed, I mean.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And now they're just poisoned, which on its own, not the worst thing, but still, I'd rather. Oh, nope.
This'll be fun.
Okay, okay. I'll get one more attack in, and hopefully... I'm gonna commando now.
This'll be fun.
And put Hope in charge of healing this.
Appreciate it.
Okay, that should be okay. Really, as long as he doesn't keep spamming the, like, status ailments, should be okay.
Thank you. This'll be fun.
Definitely am not gonna be able to stagger him, though, before he dies.
Thanks.
So, oh, wait, Miasma only did the one this time. Okay. I guess maybe we get some immunity to the status ailments when you do it enough. Which is also very nice, if so. You know, kind of like how in FF14, when you get stunned more than, like, twice, you just get immunity for a little bit.
Thank you. This is fun.
And there we go. Okay, that wasn't such a bad mark. I mean, the first half of the fight was a little scary, but... Oh? Did that unlock something? Oh! 5 more missions. Oh. Hold on, just 1 second. There we go. Okay. So, wait. So, okay, so I did not see my screen there for a minute. I got distracted. Wait, what happened to those 5 things? Because there were 5 Seath... There was 5 Seath guys. Where'd they go? Oh, they're dead. Wait, so what happened that? What was this supposed to mean? You're fine, you're fine. Oh well. I can't interact with it right now, so... So now, for my next story mark, it's... Okay, back over there. How is my points looking? Oh, whoa, I got a lot of Crystarium points. It really builds up quickly here. They give you so much per battle. Okay, let's see. What can these upgrades do? There's Aurora, Flame Strike, and Frost Strike. Well, those are also handy if I need it, but... Oh, am I almost up? Nope, just a little bit away from that roll level up. Almost, though. They really do good at justifying the cost of these things because it just gets so much more expensive now. And, but your points, the points you get per level up is astoundingly high. Let's see, let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me... Okay. Man, seeing this ATB gauge being so large now, jeez. And like the plus side, you get to do a lot more attacks at once, but also the negative side where it does like... It does take longer to recharge a bit. I never even realized the noise these things made. So like, oh yeah, noises. It kind of reminds me of the enemy sounds that are sometimes made by like, if Code Lyoko, it has enemies that make little weird sounds, and it sounds like that. The Xana enemies in Code Lyoko. Which is getting a new series, apparently. I've recently heard about, and I am excited as all heck for that. Code Lyoko was my jam when I was growing up. I was literally obsessed with it. And it's getting a 5th season by the original creators. So hopefully it'll be a lot better. That's a show of the kids in the gigantic foreheads? Yes, it is. The one the same. The ones that have foreheads that are like 3 times the size of their actual face. The original creators have recently announced that they've all gotten back together and they are going to make a continuation series. Is there a reason, or is just the creators being odd? Well, for one, it is in part because it's a distinct art style. It's just meant to be one of their distinct art styles. And secondly, I believe a small part of it is related to the plot, like not the plot, but like the way they like design certain things. The characters having larger foreheads makes it easier to do certain things with what they want to do in the show.
You gotta be ready to drop.
But it's funny you say the creators being odd, because literally Odd is a character in the show.
My limits, unlike some people.
Oh, now who's the tough guy?
But it is one of my all-time favorite series, so I'm glad to see it coming back.
What was that?
A Grand Pulse Fal'Cie. Used to see it flying around all the time.
I had a big crush on Yumi
Somewhere near Erba.
when I was a kid.
So that's good news, right? If we stay on its tail, we should end up in your village. Let's follow it.
Right.
Yeah, and I'd say the results are pretty worth it. Yeah, I mean, she knows like a bunch of fighting, a bunch of fighting moves. She uses in the actual like Lyoko world, she uses fans and chops up the enemies with them. Like she's pretty cool. She's pretty awesome. Wait, huh? Oh, wait. How did I get into battle? How did I get into battle? Weird. I guess one of the little flower dudes must have like barely grazed my foot when I got on the log there.
Thank you.
But also, not only Yumi, but there's another character named William. His full name being William Dunbar. And I also had a bit of a crush on him when I had seen him. I'm pretty sure he's also the reason why I always liked the idea of a good guy turning evil. Whether it's of their own free will or otherwise. But he was a very formative character. Honestly, Code Lyoko was just in general a very formative show for me. I think a lot of my interests at this point can be traced back to that show in some way.
Thanks.
Come on, then.
You know, I thought... Well, no, it's probably because they're immune to physical, so the AI there doesn't see a reason to use the launch thing. Which is fair, but it's also nice because when the enemy is launched, it means I don't take any damage. Oh man, actually, with Code of Lyoko even, I remember trying to take the time because, you know, I was a kid, so like I didn't know how to like get any kind of official soundtracks or anything from the game, from the show. So one of the things that I would end up doing as a kid was I would like take my camera, I would then pull up a video that had the music of the show. I would then lit the camera, record the audio of the video, so I had the music on my camera, and then I would import the file into my computer and then burn the audio into a CD. And then that was how I would listen to it, like at night, sometimes. Isn't it though? I was like, I don't know where you get music to like download it and stuff, so I'm just gonna do that and then burn it. Man. Good times, good times. And I remember, not only that, but I did that for a few other show openings that I really liked. And not only did I burn them all into a disc, but so for like 3 years of my life, I was creating this AU in one of the games that I played. I was creating an AU, and I would like break it up into seasons in how I wrote it. And I made like, I chose 9 different show openings that I loved, and I made those the quote-unquote theme song of each quote-unquote season of my AU. I was like, if my AU was ever a TV show, I would have these songs playing, and there'd be no issues with copyright or anything, because I'm like 8 years old. I don't know what copyright is. I think for that AU, I wrote a lot for it. How much was it? 45, 40, 90. So, no, it's 85. 120. 145. I wrote about 200 chapters of that little AU. Now, I say that, but each chapter was only like 3 pages long. Alright? They weren't long. They were not long. But yeah, I think I ended up writing like 200 chapters for that AU. I can sort of remember what it was all mostly about. But like, yeah, there was a lot going on in there. And I began to kind of notice that the way that I write my current FF14 AU kind of follows a similar drum beat to how I structured that original AU. Which is like, you know, I mean, that's probably also because it's such a common theme in general, but you know, where you write like, you know, the hero, then the apprentice, and then the next generation kind of thing. Although, as far as I recall, I think that what partly inspired me to write that original AU like that, when I was a kid, was Sonic the Hedgehog. The Archie comics of Sonic the Hedgehog, which I was obsessed with as a kid. Like, I don't know if you ever read it, but there was a time in the, oh hey there. There was a time in the Archie comics where they would like have you go into the future a little bit, and I think that helped inspire the later half of my AU, where I'm like, it's the next generation. I was a wild-ass kid, I swear.
Thanks.
So, the AU that I wrote was mainly for Toontown. I think I've mentioned that game a little bit before to you, TJ? Toontown. It was basically my gateway to MMO. Yes. Yes. But the thing was, Toontown doesn't really have a plot. It doesn't really have a plot. So, I had to... So, I was, like, scrounging it all up and giving it a plot that was, like, really grim and... kind of grim and dark, considering the game. But... Hey, I was like 8 or 10 years old, okay? I was like 8 or 10 years old. Not only that, but so you know how I said like I would make the theme songs? I actually constructed my own lyrics for a theme song for that AU when I was that age. And then, you know what I did when I was done with making the lyrics? You know what I fucking did? I emailed Toontown support. I emailed Toontown customer support to be like, hey, look at what I made. Look at what I did. Do I have permission to, like, do this? Looky. And I deadass attached a file and had like a little Word document, you know, like a Word to 2007 or whatever document going over the lyrics and things. And someone read it. Someone replied to me. They were like, oh, this is so cute. Of course you can do this, little one. And then they also had attached their own image to that. That was like a Toontown. So it was like an image that was a piece of parchment, and there was Toontown characters to the left and right, and it was saying like, congratulations on your creativity. You are such a toontastic toon. Here is your little badge of honor for how creative and cool you are. I'm just like, and like I just remember turning to my dad when I saw the email, because it was through his email. I just turned to my dad and said, they liked it. They gave me permission. I'm a Reddit post somewhere. Oh, for sure. For fucking sure. There's a Reddit post saying somewhere, hey, I used to work for Disney. When I did that, there was this little girl that emailed me about yada yada yada, and it was the cutest thing ever. I have to imagine the grin on that customer supporter's face. I have to imagine they probably like told all their coworkers when they saw it. I mean, if I had that happen to me, I'd be like, I'm gonna like ride this and tell people about this for the next month. Like if I was the customer support person receiving that or something. Yeah, I was a wild kid. I did a similar thing as well. Not the exact same, but there's another game, Wizard 101. I also made a little AU thing on that one too. But I didn't write. It wasn't like a written thing. I made it a comic. But not a comic that I drew in real life. I made it entirely through Microsoft PowerPoint. I would construct it using shapes and the speech bubbles in Microsoft PowerPoint. And do you know how many of those comic strips I made? I made 250 pages of comic strips for that game using Microsoft PowerPoint. Now that one I did not share with customer support. I did not. Because I was like, these are so big, there's no way I can actually like transfer these around. But yeah. I don't know what it was that drove me to do all that, but it was fun. It was fun. I think I still have the comics printed out. So I think I remember showing it to you at one point, my little Wizard 101 binder that I like had stored away in my home. I do believe I have all the chapters printed and in that binder. I'm gonna have to look later. But yes, they still physically exist. I am pretty sure. I don't know if it's all of them, but yes. I did also print out my, like, Toontown AU stuff at one point, but I'm pretty sure that one is lost to time.
Easy.
Man. You know, that's one of those things where I could probably have been, yeah, a show creator. Or like, you know, some kind of big writer if I kept that going. It really is. It really is. I think that, again, it's just like, it's not just the fact that I wrote it, but the fact that I even just like went up to the customer support and was like, here, look at what I made. Witness it. Like, I just had no, like, no embarrassment or whatever it is. No shyness in that regard. I guess on the subject of that too, there's one other thing that I know that I did make. You're dying inside just from the thought? Yeah, like, imagine for a moment, you know? What if, like, you know, that's probably the same level of knowing that Finana has probably read, like, your Ocean Law stuff at one point or another. It's probably on a similar level to that, of what you're, like, probably feeling. Yeah, no, yeah, I know, but what I meant was, like, that same level of thing, where it's, like, Finana witnessing it would be something similar to, like, you know, like game devs witnessing it or something like. That's true. That's true. Though, I mean, mine was definitely kind of wholesome, but I definitely did have some darker themes in there, like death and stuff. I had characters dying in my stuff. And not just bad guys, like even some good guys. I was like, you're dead now. Ah. The mind of a child, truly amazing. Honestly though, recounting this kind of makes me want to try writing more of my FF14 AU. A very, very bold child, yes. Do you have to go back over there? There was one other thing that I remember distinctly, like, making as a kid, and that was, like, Kirby. I made Kirby stuff for a brief bit. I loved Kirby. That didn't go as long, though, as the other two. But I definitely had a lot of, like, mental fanfics related to Kirby. My favorite superpower of Kirby's as well was Fire Kirby. I really liked Fire Kirby. When your friend and you were 12, she drew a whole comic from scratch of our OCs having adventures with the Tales of Symphonia cast. Oh, that's so cute! Was it like kind of random adventures? Or were they like related to the universe of Tales of Symphonia? Or... That's cute. Do not remember it all. That's fair. That's fair. Causing chaos. Well, hey, you know, causing chaos is a form of helping. It keeps the characters on their toes. Because they never know when things are gonna go crazy. I'm really surprised that I never made, like, a Code Lyoko AU thing. With the hype of Code Lyoko's revival, I've been, like, mildly tempted to, find an artist who can draw Saki in the Code of the Yoko art style.
That's how it's done.
I've been like mildly tempted. I'm sure someone exists out there who can do that. So what are you weak to? Okay, we're not gonna know just yet. Just gonna keep... You're weak to lightning. Oh, I don't have Saboteur. Okay, I need to get Saboteur mode on for, so that she can remove the buffs and stuff. Also, I also do remember Code of the Yoko was like the show that also made me go, man, isn't it strange how like ones and zeros are able to make everything that we see on computers and games and stuff? Like, it's just so weird. I remember just thinking about that for quite a bit as a kid. Like, wow, that's weird. Right? It's like, and like, I understand at this point, a lot of it is like we've programmed, like the ones and zeros are just on, off. That's literally all it is. But, and then it's like, through code, we complicate that by controlling how the on-offs go off. And then it's like, somehow, by making the electrons go on and off in just the right ways, it makes all this stuff? It's magic. It's frickin' magic. It's witchcraft. Those shower thoughts. I remember though as a kid, I went so far as to like look at my dad and say, maybe online stuff is literally another world that we're just getting access to? Ooh, one other thing that I should really try to find sometime too is my drawings that I made as a kid. I drew a lot, especially for Wizard 101. We spent all of a semester writing Harry Potter fanfic during history class in 10th grade. Literally never paid attention once. Got an A.
Be ready for the next fight.
That is beautiful. The magical power of what's it called? Fanfic writing. You know what is really weird though, speaking of that, where you say you did not pay attention to all and you got and you got an A? You know what is really strange? This is also for when I was in 10th grade. I think it was a biology class? Was it biology? I can't remember. But the science class that I was taking in 10th grade, I don't know what it was, but I was studying, and like, science is honestly, like, science is one of my bread and butter interests, but for some reason, I just wasn't doing good in that class. I got a D on the final exam, and I only passed the class after that because I already had like an A beforehand, or like a B. But I just not a good test taker in that class. I don't get it. I don't know what it was. But you know, that's just how it is, I guess. Some kids just aren't really good at taking tests on certain subjects. Maybe it was chemistry? No. Whatever it was. I was sad because the teacher was really nice. Like, the teacher was such a nice lady. And I just couldn't do good in her class, and I felt so bad about it. Okay, let me save here. Actually, before I do that, let me spend my points. Jeez, I got a lot. Man, it does not take much grinding at all to, like, get a bunch of points. To kick Barty McFarty in the ass. True, true. He is a little, I mean, we beat him on that one chapter, and he's just like, that was nothing. That was nothing. Alright, got Commando leveled up. Oh, you're oh wow, I don't have this done at all, huh? Okay, now that's built there. Is there any more strength I can get for her? Okay. Extra accessory slot would be nice, but also getting him raised would also be good. Oh wait, it's not just me. Also, dang, he has 2,000 HP now. Man, everyone's stats are going way up. Alright, I'll probably go a little bit longer. Let's see, where's that story beat? Oh wait, is this the way I'm supposed to go? Yes, it is. Oh, I just realized the way is open now. I don't think that way was open before. Okay, that one's inactivated so far. Hi, small goth potato. Hi, hi. Hope you're doing well. We're actually getting— oh, what is that? How goes the game? It goes pretty nice. I am loving this chapter where you just have a nice big open world. And can explore. Cocoon. That's Cocoon? This thing here? Huh. Maybe that's why— maybe that's why this is having us go there. Like, the story point is kind of pointing us towards it. Yeah, possibly, possibly. Oh, let's do the waypoint thing here. Oh, heave ho, a behemoth. Where are you? Okay, you're back. You're right here. Not too bad. Yes, I'm really enjoying this game so far. It's been fun. The first couple chapters were a bit hit or miss, but other than that... guys are weak. Give me 1 second. Okay, okay. You haven't played any of the Final Fantasy games, so you have no clue what is going on. Well, we're kind of at the
Hardly worth the effort.
halfway-ish point of this story. So we're kind of at the point now where we've been... One of the common happenings that happens in the Final Fantasy games where we basically have been, like, removed from our home, and now we're trying our best to get stronger to be able to beat the villain once and for all, because our home has been overtaken, basically. That's kind of a common theme of Final Fantasy games, where the heroes, like, they get together, they start off strong, they get their asses kicked, their home gets taken over, and now they have to try to take it back. Little past halfway? Yeah, I would say, because I know that the, I know that even though I'm on chapter 11 out of, I think, 13, like, these last few chapters are the longest. Let's go. Authority figures are actually evil and out to get you! Fuck them up! Exactly. Exactly. So... a very basic summary, I guess, is so our main heroine, this pink-haired, handsome woman, Lightning, is our main character. And she originally had worked for the authorities until she eventually was like, hold on, things are not adding up, and doing our own research, we're like, yep, you know what, we really shouldn't be doing this, let's stage a rebellion. So we've been figuring out bit by bit that a lot of the common tools that we've been using in the society are actually basically just there to basically all the tools are in place that we used are actually there to make the citizens eventually become fodder of some kind. So now we're trying to stop that. Uh-oh. Can't use magic. Hope, do you mind using Asuna on me? Well, that's something, I guess. It's a big puppy. Big puppy. If you've ever wanted to play a Final Fantasy game, Small or Potato, Square Enix is doing a big sale right now. If you have a Steam account, there's a big sale going on right now for the whole Final Fantasy franchise. Like, most Final Fantasy games right now don't cost more than like 20 bucks, 20 USD.
New strategy.
And basically, every single one of them is worth that price. Don't buy all of them, of course, at least not in one go, unless you can financially afford it, but... yeah. Like, pick one that you really like. You really can't go wrong starting with any single one, because all of them have their own, like, ups and downs. 3 days of food shop. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, definitely want to be careful then, if you ever were to do it.
Come on then.
Of course, if you want to do it for free, there is also, may I recommend, Final Fantasy XIV. Their critically acclaimed MMORPG with a free trial with like 1,000 hours of playtime on it, easily.
And I was just getting started.
You don't have to pay a single cent, and you can get over 1,000 hours of content out of it. But you need a PC or a PlayStation. Only 1,000? Well, I mean, if you really want to stretch it, you could even get as far as, like, 2,000 or something, but who knows? Who knows? Like a day or something. I want to poke these things eventually. I want to poke those things. I want to fight them. I know it probably would not end well right now, but I want to do it eventually. Wait, have I interacted with this one yet? This one's pulsating. What does that mean? Does that one mean it's active? Or does this... Okay, I think when it's pulsating... Guess I'll find out. Where are you? My object permanence is so bad, I have to reopen the map after 2 seconds. One thing that really threw me off is the fact that the map, the map on the menu changes with your the direction you face. That took me like a hot second to figure out. I was like, wait, why are things oriented differently? Yep. The baked bean may have me beat almost even. Oh no. Oh, it's okay, it's over here. Cool, cool, cool. That being said, I am getting a little tired, so I might stop streaming for today. Because it has been about a little over 2 hours. And while I'm still trying to get back in the flow of streaming, I kind of want to not push it too much. So, I might still play the game a little bit, off stream a little bit. Because I'm still trying to, while I'm getting my thing figured out with how I want to be able to have motivation, I'm like, I'm not going to force myself to, like, solely play a game through stream and all that, so it'll be kind of very much a do-as-I-feel kind of thing. I think that will work best. A pro tip, memorize the entire map and you never have to look at it again! Or be like the olden days where instead of looking at the mini-map, I draw my own map and memorize it, like, you know, through having drawn it myself. I know that in some old games, they kind of expected you to do that. They kind of made you think you would physically draw a map of the game because it would never provide you one in-game and stuff. That kind of thing would be fun to do at some point. Well, and you can even hide it. Oh, now there's no map. EverQuest did that? Oh, yeah. Now I'm remembering the olden days, even like back in the, you know, EverQuest and like early World of Warcraft era, where not only were maps kind of hard, but even like what's it called? Even like quest markers weren't really a thing, you know? And check maps other players had made. Yes, yes. That kind of community there was always kind of fun. Posture check, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Get to that save point. I get to that save point and then I shall end the stream. And I stretch in. Oh, speaking of checking stuff, I just realized I hadn't had my water bottle with me. Oopsies. I need to make sure I drink out of that then. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. My stream times are gonna be very kind of random for a little while. But I will try to be streaming more often. Yeah. Man, this game is really beautiful. Just look at this. Look at all that. And also now I'm looking at lightning. Because lightning is also beautiful and handsome. Wonderful, wonderful. But yeah. I think I'm going to now end the stream for tonight. Thank you guys very much for sticking around and watching. It was nice to talk with you guys and meet you. And I will see you the next time that I stream, hopefully. Which will probably be more Final Fantasy XIII. Because I'm really kind of getting hyper-fixated on this and kind of like to grind on it. And it's fun to kind of grind while chatting with you guys, so we'll see. Until then, though, you all have a wonderful rest of your nights. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!